Hi, second grade. Welcome to math class. We have lesson 172 today, and it is a review again, so it is everything that you have on here you've had before. Let's think a little bit about numbers again. We have here on the board numbers. 800, we're going to go by 25s from 800 to 1,000. So we're just going to start with 800, and then 825, 850, 875, 900, 925, 950, 975, and 1,000. Then next we have going by fives here. So by fives, before 315 by fives would be 310. After 315 would be 320. Before 800 is 795. After 800 is 805. Then we have before 725, which would be 720. After 725 is 730. Before 430 would be 425. After 430 would be 435. And here we have odd and even boxes, like there's odd numbers and even numbers. So even numbers end with 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Those are always in the ones place. And we have numbers 150 through 159. We have to put them in the right box. So odd numbers, 150, starting with 150. That ends with a 0 here in the ones place. So that would be an even number. So we'll put it in this box. We have 151 next, which is an odd number because we have a 1 in the ones place, and 1 is an odd number. 152 would be an even number. 153 is an odd number. 154 is even. 155 is odd. 156 is an even number. 157 is odd. 158 is even. And 159 is an odd number. Now, looking at this problem here, they have a box with a line for us to fill in. So we'll put the answer in the box. 9 minus 7 is 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. So 12 is your answer. And then they have a line here for us to write sum or difference. And whenever you have subtraction, it's difference. Whenever you have sum, whenever you have addition, it is sum. So this is subtraction here, so we're going to write difference. And difference is spelled D-I-F-F-E-R-E-N-C-E. It's important that you spell that correctly, so try to remember all your letters in the right order. And here we have circles, and they're all filled in except the last one. So we would write 1, 2, 3, 4 complete ones, 4, and this is 3 parts, divided into 3 parts. 2 of them are shaded in, so it's 2/3. 4 and 2/3 is your answer. Okay, let's do this problem here. We have subtraction. 8 minus 9, 8 is less than 9, so we need to borrow. The 1 beside the 8, cross out the 2, put a 1 on top. 18 minus 9 is 9. 1 minus 2, 1 is less than 2, so we need to borrow again. Put a 1 beside the 1 up here, cross out the 5 here, and put a 4 on top. 11 minus 2 is 9. 4 minus 4 is 0. We need this 0 because here we have another number. 3 minus nothing is 3. And don't forget your dollar sign and your decimal point. So decimal point and dollar sign because it's talking about money. Okay, let's do this problem next. This is an addition sign, so we're going to add. 7 plus 2 is 9, plus 4 is 13. I need to carry my 1 up here and then put my 3 down here. 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 6 is 9, plus 2 is 11. 1 plus 3 is 4, plus 2 is 6, plus 3 is 9. So 913 is my answer. Okay, and then here we have a reading problem. And when we have reading problems, we need to read them carefully and try to think what they're telling us. So let's read it carefully. It says, Amos found 18 holes in the chicken house. He mended 12 holes. How many holes are left to mend? Okay, so if you think about holes in a chicken house, and there was 18 holes in the chicken house, and he mended 12 of them. So we would need, and it's asking how many are left to mend. Whenever they're asking left, do you remember what you would do? We usually subtract when they're asking for how many are left, because that would tell how many holes he has left to mend. If you would add, it would be more holes than what are in the chicken house, and that wouldn't really make sense, would it? So we need to subtract for this. Okay, so 18 minus 12, I'll just do my work over here. 18 minus 12 is 6. And we need to remember we should probably have first underlined our numbers and keywords. So before you do your answer, you should do that, or you might forget. 18 holes and 12 holes and holes and left. And then we write it down here, 18 minus 12 equals 6. And 6 holes is my label. Okay, let's think about Roman numerals. You've had Roman numerals before. I got some cards written out here that hopefully you can see good, and we're just going to review a little bit closer. So this one is I always means 1. I always is 2. I is 3. And then after they get to 3 I's, that's enough. 3 I's, they start changing because they just can't go higher than 3 I's to be proper. So after there's 3 I's, you need to start changing your number. So that's why 4 is not 4 I's. 4 then changes to IV. It means 1 minus 5, because 5 minus 1 is 4. So that means 5 take away 1 is 4. IV is 4. And then we have V is 5. VI is 6. 5 plus 1 is 6. VII is 7. VIII is 8. There you have your 3 I's. Now we know that 9 is going to have to change because they can't go higher than 3 I's. And here's 9. 9 is IX. That means 10 minus 1 is 9. 10 is X. And 11 is XI, which means 10 plus 1 is 11. 12 is XII, which means 10 plus 2 is 12. Okay, so those are your Roman numerals. And let's review money again. You have penny. Penny is worth 1 cent. Penny, 1 cent. We go by ones when we count pennies, and that man's name is Abraham Lincoln. Next we have the nickel. Now your nickels look a little bit different than this one, but your nickels have Thomas Jefferson on also, and it is worth 5 cents. Dimes we count by tens. Go by tens with dimes. Quarters are 25 cents. And half dollars are, go by 50s, and that is John F. Kennedy on there. Okay, so 50s with the half dollars, and then we have $1 bills, which we go by ones, count by ones whenever you have $1 bills, count by fives whenever you have $5 bills, and count by tens whenever you have $10 bills. Let's review the clock just a little bit. So it is not quite 9 o'clock, no, not quite 10 o'clock. See, it's almost 10 o'clock, but we can't say it's 10 o'clock yet, or we can't say it's 10:45 either because it's not 10 o'clock yet. So it is still 9:45. So be careful with that 45 one because it can kind of get a little bit tricky sometimes. And here we have 6:30. And now we have 5:15. So they go by fives, the minute hand goes by fives, and you always write the hour hand down first when you're writing. Okay, remember to do your speed drill, and yeah, most of you are getting done with your flashcard charts, so well done to the ones that are done, and the ones of you that aren't finished yet, it would be nice if you keep on studying, and then after this week we'll be all finished. Okay, you can have a good day.